ask my question?
I'm a big
Yeah, he's got a very important question, and
Okay.
since you brought it to my attention, it's been rattling around in my brain as well. So let's just cut straight to the chase.
I'm going to use this for an example.
Look at that.
Yeah, you see that? This right here. Is this a NASCAR car or is this a NASCAR?
Yeah, like
What you drive every weekend, is that a NASCAR car or a NASCAR?
it's
You don't know, do you?
I call it like a NASCAR Cup car.
A NASCAR Cup car.
Yeah, you
NASCAR
got just
Cup
to
car.
break up car.
Right,
You know?
okay.
Like that
Yeah.
sounds funky.
But you wouldn't say, what do you drive? I drive a NASCAR.
I'm gonna say I race in NASCAR, or I drive a NASCAR Cup car.
NASCAR Cup car.
NASCAR
Yeah.
Cup car. Are you always this well dressed, by the way?
Yeah, super.
You
That's
look
for you
fucking,
guys, man.
You look unreal.
Yeah, I knew I was coming here. I actually changed in the car.
I only ever see you guys in your suits, like I guess I never realized like the idea of a NASCAR driver wearing anything other than the NASCAR suit. And
Yeah,
look at you.
It's fun. I own other clothes, man.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
look at you.
I know.
The NASCAR suits do everybody well, though. We had a couple of guys
They
dressed in
do.
NASCAR suits for the show last week, and everybody who's dressed in a NASCAR
Everybody looks
suit
good.
looked way better than they usually look.
Why aren't do you guys sell those like why not? Why not have like jersey? Like I know NASCAR, there's a lot of merch out there, but like
Yeah.
that's probably I would love to buy a Ryan Blaney jersey, so to speak.
The full jumpsuit.
We
Let me wear the full jumpsuit.
We
Yeah,
could work on something.
right.
Yeah, we could. I could get one to hang up in here. That'd be fun. I can get you a race worn one.
That would
We
be-
do want that.
Yeah.
That would be
Yes.
that would be sick.
All right.
Write us down for that.
All right.
We
Well,
want a game worn jumpsuit.
So we usually trade. So you got to offer a trade.
You do the
You look around right now.
You guys jersey
do the-
swap?
You
do
can
a
have
jersey swap.
you have the pit
Kevin
snuggle.
You could have a Ricky Hunt, Ohio.
Yeah, you want the LaCharlotte Smith? We have an OJ around here somewhere.
The family?
Right,
We got a family jersey up
Do you
there?
want Mark's Harlem
You
Globetrotters?
want my
jersey?
Harlem Globetrotters jersey?
That's actually probably what I want.
Oh wow! I don't know if are you willing to part with your Harlem Globetrotters?
I mean, if
jersey?
Ryan Blaney gives me a race worn.
That's pretty cool right there.
Yeah, he got drafted by the Harlem Globetrotters.
I actually did. Yeah.
Did you
I actually got drafted by the Globetrotters.
So that's your
Yeah.
jersey.
Yeah, this is my jersey. I never played for him, but
Well,
they-
perfect. I'll give you a suit, and
This is
I'll
the
take your
photo op
jersey.
that we got.
Dude, I'm gonna send it up here framed and everything.
Really?
Get you one? Yeah.
Okay.
You got to sign that jersey for me though. I'll sign my suit and you sign the
Oh
jersey.
yeah, there we go.
What an
Jersey
awesome
swap.
what an awesome swap that is.
All
Making
right,
deals, man.
Yeah, look at that.
But now that's a 1 of 1, right? You probably should
think
get another.
so. I don't know. I think you could just make another one. I don't really know. I don't know where they made this. Yeah, I don't know.
They drafted him out of college as a joke, right?
Yeah.
And then he showed up like ready to go.
I called their bluff, and they were like, "We didn't want you to actually show up."
Hey, they still made you a
Yeah.
jersey though.
Yeah, they made me the jersey though.
Yeah.
Connor, you had a really important question you want to ask Ryan.
Well, I was wondering exactly what are the vibes for the Chicago street race, and
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't that.
It wasn't
Come on.
that.
what do you mean?
It wasn't that.
We all know what it was, Connor.
The guy's coming in here giving us his time,
Yeah.
the Chicago street race coming up. I didn't know if there was anything that we wanted to talk about with that.
Okay.
Are you talking
All
about
right,
what's-
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Okay,
Are you
all
sorry,
just,
sorry,
yeah.
Just ask your little question.
Just ask your question.
Yeah.
What question are we referring to here? I thought that was the question.
What question are you referring to?
Well, didn't he text us last night?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
He had fun facts.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, give him his fun facts.
Hey, can I steal one of them body armor chills?
Yeah, give whatever you want.
I got one back here, too.
Right.
You got one? Oh,
Ryan Blaney, you can take whatever from the studio you want
Whatever
to
you
take.
want.
'Cause
Whatever you want.
It does seem like you've walked in with your eyes on a lot of stuff.
I did the Mike Tyson punch out.
Fine.
Is behind you. Kind of cool. No, I can't take that.
Here.
Is
I don't
Ryan
want that.
Blaney robbing us?
Did Mike Tyson sign that?
Yeah.
I can't take that from you.
Buddy, I thought this was a special piece. I bought it at the National Sports Convention. I paid $300 for it. I walked to the next booth. They had another one. I just get another one. Here. Take,
You a Joe Namath guy? We
Tell him.
think he's a dumb bitch on this show, but if you're a fan, you get this is your.
You a big OJ guy? OJ signed this one.
I'm just gonna take everything from this.
All right,
place,
here
dude.
we go. So there's.
No, I don't want to do that. That's too much.
I've been looking to replace it anyway. So
The Sister Jean bobblehead.
done.
You want the Cody bobblehead? He's our producer. He's wearing the Josh
Right
Allen
here.
one at
We
the
got
end.
Cody here.
Oh, of
Any
course.
bobblehead you want? Any
Connor,
baseball you
share your
want?
fun fact. Share your fun fact.
The fun fact, I was doing some research on you, Ryan, and I'm pretty sure your wife is from the same hometown as me in Horsham, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. She was just next to like Concha Hawken.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, so I'm right around there.
Yeah, she grew up there.
That's all. That was the only thing. That was the fun
Nice.
fact.
We go there every year for Thanksgiving. So
Oh, really?
Her family still lives there.
Well,
Well, maybe we'll run into each other.
Keep going. Find more common ground.
Well,
Do so-
have you ever been to McGurk's?
I'm pretty hammered every time I go up there, so I don't really remember.
Fair. McGurk's is a place
Do
where
you have to
can
get
hammered.
really drunk to go to that place?
What's that?
You have to get really drunk to go to Horsham, Pennsylvania?
They get me that way.
Okay.
Like I land on the plane, they pick me up, and by the time I walk in the house, I'm
Wow.
cross-eyed.
All right.
But I think it's just a bar, like
Yeah.
a little bar or something. I'm sure we've gone there, but I like it. The area is great.
It is great.
Yeah.
You know, I'm usually there for Thanksgiving too. So if you
Well,
ever
maybe
want
we'll run into you.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Invite him over.
Would you like to come over to my house?
I would love to come.
All right, there we
for
go.
Thanksgiving.
I read an interview you did recently where you mentioned that NASCAR drivers, something about like the sport of NASCAR would suit itself well to put you, the drivers, out there and show your personalities a little more, right? Am I understanding? I believe you said this, right? This is an opinion you have. So what about a NASCAR driver, maybe yourself, maybe all the drivers, what about NASCAR drivers does Joe Schmo, who maybe tunes into the Daytona 500, maybe just Talladega, there's only 2 races he watches, he's aware of NASCAR, he knows some of the names, but he doesn't pay that much attention. What about NASCAR drivers, does that guy not know that if he did know, maybe he would watch more races?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like any sport, right? Like there's 2 different people, right? There's their competitor, but you get on the field or on the racetrack, on the court, and then you have the person. And I feel like they're 2 separate people, like completely separate people. I feel like the stereotype that we get a lot is that we're all just dumb rednecks. And like, that's not really the case. A couple of people I think are, but, and that's, I think that's a stereotype that like Talladega Nights put out there.
Yeah, right.
Pretty hardcore.
Yeah, right.
I love the movie, but they kind of did us a little dirty on that. That like, yeah, we're not all dumb rednecks. Like we're all just kind of normal people and have the same life as a lot of other people. We just do a unique job on the weekend.
I don't really think, Ryan, there's anything wrong with being a dumb redneck.
I don't either.
I think
don't either.
some people that are characterized as dumb rednecks, I think there's more depth to them than just being a dumb redneck with a southern accent,
Right.
That's what I think.
Right.
I don't know.
It's just a label. Like it's
That's all it is. It's a
Right.
label. That's
a negative label.
people stamp it on you, and it can be right, it can be wrong.
I mean, I might be a dumb redneck, but not like only like 25% of me is.
Yeah. Can you walk into any Menards in the country and just get whatever you want?
No, no, I can't. Unfortunately, well, we don't have Menards in North Carolina,
That's right.
which really stinks.
Yeah, we have them up here. They're
Oh, yeah, I
they're
know.
great.
They're
Yeah,
so
yeah,
good.
Oh my God, I love a
They're
Menards.
the best store
They're
ever.
the best.
Yeah.
You guys a big Menards fan?
Are they doing food out of Menards too? They got food in there?
No,
Okay.
no.
You can buy food, like
You can buy things to make food.
grocery
Yeah, it's just everything.
Yeah.
The super
They don't
store.
sell like
No.
hot food in there.
You can't go in there and get a Reuben. You can't go in there and get a
They
bowl
should
of
add
chili.
that. They should add that. They
that's
should add. They should add a chili bowl in Menards.
That's what they should do.
A chili bowl.
Yeah.
You want to go to Menards and shop for your fertilizer and your weed killer and get a bowl of chili. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying?
You want a chili bowl as you're
Yeah.
shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Special carts to hold chili bowls.
Ryan, we apologize. We don't have the brightest.
I think these are all great ideas. I'm going to actually talk to Mr. Menard about that.
What's the most reasonable meal to eat while you're driving a NASCAR Cup car?
Hey.
Could you have a bowl of chili? That would be
Oh,
dangerous.
it's dangerous.
No, I can't do that. I do
Protein
have
bar?
snacks in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have like a little Cliff Bar or something like that.
What constitutes a good driver in everyday life to you? Because
Like
a lot
on the
of
roads?
people bitch about fucking Washington D.C. has the worst drivers. No, Seattle has the worst driver. What is a good driver? Is it someone that follows the law? Is it someone that goes fast and doesn't wreck? Is it someone that can get from A to B the fastest? Like what?
I think things that really upset me on the road is like people who don't use turn signals.
Okay.
And they cut it close.
Okay.
Right? And they don't use turn signals, or they just have no regard for you and they just come over anyway. People who are oblivious to their surroundings, like they don't know, or they get lost.
Yeah.
Like that kind of upsets me. Like you should know where you're going, and every car has navigation nowadays, so they'll just stop in the middle of the road, and you're like,
Try to
"What the
figure it
hell am I
out in real
doing?"
time. Yeah, and then you gotta wait behind them. Yeah.
Or you shouldn't be on your phone. Like you see
Yeah.
people all the time, like looking down at their phones, and that's how wrecks happen. So it's like, just put it down for like 30 minutes.
That would be annoying if a NASCAR Cup car had navigation talking to you.
Yeah, I mean, what
She's
is
just
he gonna
saying
say?
turn left,
Yeah.
turn left
Yeah.
here, turn left
Yeah.
here.
And 1,000 feet, turn left again,
And left. Yeah.
and then a slightly larger left, and then go straight again.
I'm sure you've answered this question a lot, but I am curious because I've been to one NASCAR track in my entire life. I've been to one NASCAR race in my entire life. What is your?
Where'd you go?
You like I went to Martinsville.
Oh, that's a
Went
good
to
one.
Martinsville, and it's one of the smallest,
Yeah.
but it's not banked like Bristol, right?
Yeah.
Bristol's is banked.
Yep.
Martinsville, you actually got to slow down.
Yep.
You like that track?
I love Martinsville. I just grew up just south of Martinsville. So that's kind of a home track for me.
In Greensboro, where'd you grow up?
High Point.
High Point.
Yeah, so I was in the Triad.
Okay.
Greensboro,
Yeah.
Winston, High Point.
I was in Martinsville for 8 months. And,
Really?
And to hang out, we would go down to Greensboro and Winston-Salem and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's a
John
beautiful
Woods
area.
from Martinsville, Indiana, so that has
Really?
nothing to do with what we're talking
My
about.
last son was born in Eden, North Carolina. Yeah.
What were you in Martinsville for 8 months?
I was a sports writer for a while, and I had a sports writing stop in Martinsville. It was the year Jeff Gordon won the race, but Matt Kenseth put Logano in the wall at Martinsville. That was
2015.
That was the one race. It was 2015.
Yeah.
It was the one race I've been to in my life, and I thought when I was watching it, and NASCAR and hockey to me are the two sports that are so much better in person than they are on TV. I'm not crapping on the TV product. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But in person, it's just overwhelming, and it
Yeah.
is absolutely an adrenaline rush, and
So
it is
fun.
incredible. And I remember thinking, this was late in the race. I'm thinking, okay, well, I've seen what I'm going to see, and I like it. And then he puts him in the wall, and the place explodes.
Yeah.
And then the last 20 laps after that are just like edge of your seat, crazy. And then Jeff Gordon ends up winning. What a phenomenal race that I attended.
Yeah.
But Martinsville's a cool track.
I love that place. We've won there the last 2 years.
So you got a clock. You got two
I have
clocks.
two clocks. Two grandfather clocks. Yeah. and they
Oh, that's
both-
right. That's the Martinsville
Yeah.
trophy.
Now,
That's
do you-
great.
Coolest trophy
That's
ever.
awesome.
Do you actually do you have them in your house, or do you
Yeah.
put them in the garage? What do we do with them?
I got one in my house.
Yeah.
One's in my bar, and I wind it every week. Every Monday I get home
That's
and I wind it,
incredible.
and
I tell you
pretty
what,
awesome, man.
next time you come here, if you want to go win a couple more clocks, if
Want me
you
to
want to
bring
get to
one?
like your 7th or 8th
Yeah.
clock,
Trade.
bring a clock here.
you can have anything
you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're like
Those Macho Man and Hulk.
We'll go clock to the wrestling pillows.
we're like Dave and Buster's. You're turning in your arcade tickets or whatever. Like how many
That's the
grandfather
vibe.
clocks you got? Yeah.
the vibe I get in this.
Oh, that Larry Bird. That's gonna cost you 3 grandfather
right.
clocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want that? That's gonna be.
That's we'll take a
3
couple of
grandfather
races.
clocks. And then let me ask you this, Ryan, and this is a serious question. Do you think a horse could drive a NASCAR?
A horse?
A horse? Yeah.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
Just no like that?
How could a horse drive anything?
I mean, I feel like horses could play sports. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
But
we
could
a
a-
horse.
What?
Could a horse play baseball? Is
No. What would they be good at?
Ryan, I'd like to direct your attention to this team
Ryan.
right here.
Feast your eyes on this.
Just watch this. So
No way.
that's Mr. Ed.
That's Sandy Koufax, one of the greatest pitchers.
Whoa!
Oh my God, it's so real.
It is. Okay, so he'll probably just get a single.
Yeah, nice little.
All right, I can see.
He's obviously athletic.
Stand-up triple. Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah, it's just
Oh no!
Turn it left.
Is he gonna? All right, that might be the best thing I've ever seen.
yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay, I take back everything I've said.
Ryan Blaney, we show that to all our guests, and inevitably halfway through, I feel stupid every single
So
time.
stupid. But the slide.
But then the slide brings it
gets you
back.
back, right?
Slide is good.
Yeah, when Mr. Ed's on second base, you're like, what the fuck am I watching? But then he slides into home, you're like, it was all worth it.
It was the best
It
thing
was
ever.
all worth
Yeah.
it. All right.
A horse can play football. I could.
Yeah, I
take
would
that
think
back.
so. But
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
like
Who's
TJ
going
just
back
said,
to
we
the
just saw him turn left 4 times.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. If you 1 horsepower.
Yeah, I guess they have to slow down the rest of the cars.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan Blaney.
Yeah.
You're sticking around. You're doing the car wash here.
Yeah, I'm doing. I don't know what else
Yeah,
I'm doing.
pun-
I came.
no pun
I
intended.
thought that I was doing the gauntlet again today, and I
Yeah.
was so pissed when they said I wasn't.
Yeah.
Because I
yeah.
got beat. Who beat me?
a
other athletes.
Marlin pitcher. No, a Rockies pitcher.
No,
the Rockies
Zach
closer.
Agnos.
Zach Agnos,
Zach
the
Agnos.
Colorado Rockies closer,
Yeah.
now has the number 1 sports time.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm
So
proud of that.
I'm sure you'll be back. You'll be back in. But
hope so.
today we have something on the court, so you can't do it. But
oh, I got you.
I did think when Agnos did it, Blaney's got to have a chance to go back at it.
Yeah, I need to repeat. I got to do
Yeah.
better on trivia. Trivia.
Yeah.
Is that what tripped you up?
Yeah. I didn't know what to expect, and now I got an idea.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Oh yeah, you were by yourself too. Like Agnos got to watch somebody else do it, and then
Right.
and then
That's
he
right.
was
Yeah,
able
here's
to.
here are the standings.
So Blaney is we still.
Oh, Liam Hicks is the top.
Oh, it's
guy.
Liam.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Liam Hicks, Marlins.
Okay.
I thought Agnos beat it.
Almost everyone in this room is on
Not
the
up
top of
there.
that leaderboard except for like one person.
Who was not on it?
Connor. He's,
Oh, Connor Griffin's.
the
on it.
4 of us are dominating that leaderboard.
Yeah, I'm on there
Look at that.
multiple times. Yeah. Connor, thoughts?
I was only allowed to do it once in the very first week that we ever did
Okay.
it.
Well, if you want to cry about it, you can cry about it, I guess.
And it's still a pretty respectable time.
All right. Before we go, Blaney, if you just want to look around,
2:17.
take whatever, you can take one of these guys too if you want.
Oh, yeah?
I don't give a shit.
Fly back to Charlotte with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no,
One of our
it's
guys.
good. I'm on.
You're definitely taking the Sister Jean bobblehead and the Mike Tyson. I'm fine.
Oh, man. Oh, you got a
Yeah.
big card collection,
Back
too,
out.
on there.
I got a lot of shit.
I'm not into the card collecting. I've never been into that.
I just got into
What
it.
do you think of my
Yeah.
Dale collection?
The what?
It was
His
the
Dale
Dale
collection.
The Dale collection's
Dale
pretty
collection.
solid. The clock that you put up.
I only have
is
room
pretty-
for all my stuff. I got stuff down here.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I got Coke bottles down here. Yeah,
Pretty solid.
I got all sorts of stuff.
I got to start a Blaney collection.
You're coming on the yak though.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be-
He's not gonna be
see.
able to do the
Yeah.
gauntlet.
All right.
yeah.
All right, Ryan Blaney.
Thanks.
Thanks. We'll talk to you in 20
All
minutes.
right.
Yeah, we're on the same show in 20 minutes.
Okay, great.
All right, that's the show. We'll be back tomorrow. See you guys.
That's how ball's done.